Today I got for you 7 upcoming games in 2024 that just look absolutely fun, and it has my interest. Maybe you share the same interest. I would love to know what kind of games you're looking forward to this year, as there are many yet to come. Released by Devolver Digital in 2024 for PC, Angerfoot is a forthcoming first-person shooter game created by Free Lives. As a renegade vigilante, players must kick and shoot their way through Shit City, that's the name of the town, to rid skyscrapers, sewers, and slums of ruthless gangsters. Players are encouraged to finish levels as quickly as possible, and the game emphasizes quick reflexes, situational awareness, and quick decision making to navigate through the various rooms and enemies. The game is accompanied by a bass-thumping soundtrack that is designed to immerse the player in the action-packed environment. Gameplay speed and efficiency are rewarded here. All we know so far is that Angerfoot is set to release in 2024. Once an updated release date is announced, I will pin it in the comments below. With an emphasis on realism, Gray Zone Warfare is an immersive tactical first-person shooter game. Accompany a private military company and traverse an expansive uncharted territory by yourself or with a group. What does this sound like? Escape from Tarkov. I've been diving into Tarkov the past couple of weeks, and once I spotted this game, it made me even more excited for the genre. The gameplay looks smooth and satisfying. Let's just hope they get the recoil system correct, because Tarkov just had its best update yet. Gray Zone Warfare looks to be a fun, strategic experience that will definitely request patience and perseverance. Gray Zone Warfare will feature a large map that covers 430 kilometers squared, filled with quest, environmental storytelling, and intel items. Gray Zone Warfare is planned for early access in 2024. Although not labeled as a new game, Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree is the much anticipated expansion. Given that it is from software, this DLC could be bigger than most standalone titles. Not much is known about the details of this add-on. I'm not one to assume things, but this has to be a big one, with many hours of additional gameplay. Fans of Elden Ring, like myself, will be anxious to dive into the new areas, fight new bosses, and discover new loot. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is planned to release in 2024. Capcom is the developer and publisher of the upcoming action role-playing game Dragon's Dogma 2, which is a follow-up from Dragon's Dogma back in 2012. Players can create and customize their avatar and their own pawn character with different genders and appearances. The vocation that each Arisen and pawn belongs to determines their respective classes' capabilities and weapons for battle, each with unique advantages and disadvantages. Set in a continuous open universe that is 4 times bigger than the map from the original game, the game takes place in a world that is parallel to that of the previous. Dragon's Dogma 2 is scheduled for release in March of 2024 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC. The next first-person shooter survivor horror game, Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl, is being created and released by Ukrainian game company GSC Game World. It is going to be the first console game in the Stalker video game series, the 4th to be released in the series overall, and the first Stalker game in 15 years since Call of Pripyat was released in 2009. The game was planned to come out in 2012 before it was cancelled, then was resurfaced to launch in December of 2022, but then has been delayed due to the struggles in Ukraine. Take a prominent role in a non-linear narrative that takes place in a local post-apocalyptic dark science fiction scenario. There will also be a multiplayer mode added soon after launch as a free update to the game. Stalker 2: Shadow of Chernobyl is currently set to release Q1 of 2024 for Xbox Series consoles and PC. A new action role-playing game called Black Myth Wukong is being developed by Chinese game studio Game Science. To combat a variety of foes, the player takes controls of a monkey that is modeled after Sun Wukong, known as the Destined One in the game. Additionally, the player can change into a huge monster or a flying insect. I have showcased this game back in my past videos. There were some delays going on with it, so that's why I am talking about it once more. Hopefully this time it comes to fruition. The game is currently set to release August 20th, 2024 for PS5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC. Xbox Game Studios and Obsidian Entertainment are the publishers of the soon-to-be action role-playing game Avowed. Those of you who enjoyed Pillars of Eternity will recognize the world of Eora, as Avowed shares the same universe. For Windows PCs and Xbox Series consoles, the game is expected to launch in 2024. No set date just yet. First-person action role-playing is featured in the game Avowed. The player takes on the role of an envoy sent by the Aedir Empire to examine a mysterious plague in the remote area known as the Living Lands. In order to defeat adversaries, players have access to magic, melee weapons, and guns like a pistol. As players advance through the game, they can acquire more powerful powers through a variety of skill trees. I wanted to make a small list of some honorable mentions that deserve some limelight, so here you go.